Hey YouTube, in this video we're going to be doing a card of the day segment. We're going to be going over like cards that I think are worth running in the respective decks that they fit in. So today we're going to be doing a review and the card of the day segment on Flower Princess of Faith Celine. So as you can see here, the ability of this card is a stride unit, so it's grade 4 with triple drive, and what it does, it's available in the trial deck that came out. So I did do an unboxing video of it. I did a deck profile update on the Asha deck that is the primary one that benefits from this, but it does work in all the other Neo Nectar decks as well. So we're joined by Yugi here because he's the king of games. Don't ask why he is doing the card of the day segment on this, but anyway. When this unit is placed on V, so basically when you're striding it, you may counterblast 1. If you do, choose one card from your hand, call to R, and that unit gets 5,000 power until the end of turn. If the called unit has the Bloom ability, you soul charge and counter charge. So why this goes back to why I was saying it's good with Asha, because Asha has the on-stride skill of cloning one of your rear guards. So if you have no rear guards, you can call something down. Let's say you have something like Green Shot Elf. So you call Green Shot Elf down, or actually let me use a better example for those that are new to the game. If they're just going to buy the trial deck, then this would be a better example. So, yeah. So you call down, hold on. Yeah, let's use this one. So, let's say, so this is basically how it would go. So your Vanguard's Asha, you have no rear guards because you're up against Kagero, or you're up against Shadow Paladin, or some annoying player who makes you retire 1 or more rear guards. So this is in your stride deck, stride zone, so this would be like over here. So you would stride, you discard your grade 3, typically that's what you use. To stride, to pay the cost, you would stride into Celine. So you get Celine, and you have no rear guards, so you can't activate Asha's on-stride skill. So, but thanks to Celine, you can, because now it takes a card from your hand. Let's say you have an Elma. You call her down, and now she gets 5,000 power because she has the Bloom ability. So she hits the field at 14,000. Then you countercharge and soul charge because she has Bloom. Oh, and I should mention that the Bloom only does the countercharge and soul charge. She will get the 5,000 power regardless. And then you can proceed to activate the on-stride skill, and then clone an Elma, get another Anelma out from the deck, so you thin the deck down, and you just proceed from there. So, and then this would be like 11, it would activate that Bloom, and it just, the shenanigans go on from there. So, she's pretty good at 1 copy, so you really only need 1, and 2, it comes with 2 in the trial deck, but you really only need 1 because you're only going to really stride this in the situation that I just described, where you don't have any rear guards to clone. Another example of when she would be useful is when the rear guards you have on the field are not clonable, meaning for whatever reason they're either in the soul, in the drop zone, in your hand, and there's no way to clone. Like let's say you have an Anelma, you have 1 in the soul because you wrote it as your grade 2 ride, and for whatever reason the other one is in your hand, the third one is in your hand, and the 4th one is in the drop zone because the opponent killed it for whatever reason. Either they attacked into it and you couldn't guard it, or they, this one's in your hand, this one's in the drop zone, you couldn't block it, so it's dead. So now you can't clone that with the on-stride skill. So what you can do, again, you can go into Celine, you can call another rear guard out, like let's say you have, and I'll use examples from the trial deck, because I don't want to confuse anyone who's new. Let's say you call out Penelope. Penelope also has the Bloom effect, so she'll come over here, and then you can proceed to clone Penelope. So, Celine's pretty good at 1. She's definitely a replacement to Primavera. Primavera is going to be very hard to justify running in the deck now, because Primavera is kind of slow. She requires Counterblast 3, and 5 normals in the drop zone have to be sent back. That seems to be a bad number because it's kind of a lot of cards put back. So I think Veranox and Celine basically replace Primavera. So anyway, guys, that's my overview on Celine for card of the day. Let me know what you think of the card of the day segment. Do you think this is actually pretty good format, or do you want me to do something else? I'm hoping to hear from you guys in terms of feedback on other forms of content for this channel. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that deck profile, or not deck profile, but that card of the day segment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks.